How to secure 16 train wheels on a flatbed trailer properly.
Afternoon, this is Delmar Clapp, HMD LLC, flatbed company. One of the biggest, hardest parts is actually getting the setup on the deck correct, which is very hard to do and to get it right. But I've got a setup on my trailer right now that I had from the last load I just finished. I am set up on a 48-foot trailer. A 53 is much simpler, but a 48 trailer, you can haul 16 wheels on it and without a problem. It's a little scary, a little tight, but it's doable and it can be done. We're on the deck of the trailer, as you can see. Number one, you're going to need 16 2x4s and a saw to cut one of them up. Actually, you need to cut two of them up. The requirements sometimes say 12 inches. You can get away with 10 inches of 10-inch sections. These are the tie-ins. You'll need 12 of them on a 48-foot trailer. Those are what actually keep everything lined up. When you start out, the first thing you do is you take a 2x4 and you secure it to the very front end of the trailer. That's going to be part of your mounting and setup. It also helps everything set up correctly. Then you'll run 12 boards, 2x4s, these 2x4s here on both sides. Just lay them all out and you will have exactly 57 inches from here to here. And the easiest way that I found to measure that, take a tape measure, measure from this point here, from right here to this edge of the 2x4, and that is exactly 16 inches. So you go measure 16 from here to here, secure it, run it all the way down, and use these 10-inch, they call them stringers, 10-inch stringers. Secure these here. What I have found out, that they say you can nail them, you can do that. But I found out what works better is you screw them in there. Just 2.5-inch screws. And if you can get yourself an impact drill, put them in there, attach these in there, and then what you do is you tie the 2x4s to the end of the stringer so they do not move. Because train wheels are very, very heavy, and when you go load them up, it's going to be rough. And you don't want these to move. You want to maintain that 57 inches all the way down because it makes it easy to load and unload and just makes the job a whole lot easier and it looks nicer. And you can drive down the road after you're done. If you're going to pick up another load, you don't have to set it up again. But also, if you use the screws, you can take it all apart and put it all right back together the exact same way. Okay, on the back, it's all set up the same way as all the way down there. When they load the trailer, they're going to load it from the back to the front. The first two wheels that they load on here, run them all the way up, and they will be chained down. And after that, they're going to load the rest of the wheels. So there'll be 16 of them. Just finish the loading, and then when they get to the last two, chain the last two. And the rest of them, you can strap those down. And as long as you strap them, if you have ever done slinkies, it's almost the same directional pattern on that, and it'll work out really good. Just make sure that when you get to the last one, I set up an extra board, goes across the back end of that. That will lock in the back side of everything. And if you notice on the very front, I've got one of the big 4x4s up front that will actually keep everything from sliding off, but the chains is what's going to hold everything back. This is the basic setup, and hopefully it works for everybody. It makes everything go faster, but some places you got to have this set up before they even take you in there. So this is what you want to do. Thank you all very much for listening. Hope this helps you guys out. Try and stay warm out there because it's freezing out here right now. So.